Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a what I read in a school week. So this is only going to be Monday through Friday. I'm not going to include the weekends because I feel like I read more on the weekends, and I want this to be realistic as to what I read in a school week and like what I have time for during the week. So yeah, I'm starting now. Even though I usually read during my break, I didn't today. I only watched TikTok because I'm addicted to my phone. I'll update you when I read though. So as I said, I'm doing like what I read in a week for school. Right now I am not reading right now, but I think I picked a book that we're gonna start because, as I said, Redeeming 6 kind of put me in a little reading bump. So I don't know if I want to read a romance because I feel like nothing's gonna compare, and I'm gonna give the romance lower rating because nothing's gonna compare to the romance of Joey and Aoife. So I don't think I should read a romance, and also I don't want to read one of my sad books because I did cry a lot during Redeeming 6. So I don't really want to read a sad book. So I think I'm gonna read my last dark romance, which is so sad. I think I'm gonna read Twisted by Emily McIntyre because this is just an entertaining read. I know that it's literally not similar to Redeeming 6 at all, so I feel pretty safe in knowing that I won't harshly rate it because I'm in a reading bump with Redeeming 6. I can't think of anything other than Redeeming 6 right now, which is so bad when I want to and need to read other books. But starting off April with a bang, obviously Redeeming 6 got a 5-star. Like, you have to be crazy if you thought I was gonna give it anything lower than that. But this is the book I'm gonna be starting off reading. It might take me the entire week. Who knows? I usually read a book every 2 to 3 days, so I'll let you know how far I get into that today. Okay, haven't talked to you in a hot sec. Haven't talked to you since yesterday because I couldn't update you on my reading and stuff when I read last night, but I'll update you now. I'm on page 59 of Twisted by Emily McIntyre. Obviously I don't have any feelings about it. Like, I'm entertained obviously, but I don't have any feelings about it because I'm only 59 pages in, so there's that. Let's talk because it's Tuesday and I haven't read since last night, which is so not normal for me. Like, I usually read for about like an hour and a half, 2 hours in the morning. Then I read for either till 6 till 10 or 8 till 10 or 11 depending every night. And let's talk about why I'm not motivated to read, which was so bad for me to film this video because this is not the usual for me in school. Like, usually I read more than this, but maybe this can be like a reading slump-ish / what I read in a week when I'm in school. But let's talk about it. I just finished Redeeming 6 by Chloe Walsh, and this is the main reason why I'm not motivated to read. Because I can't stop thinking about the Boys of Tommen series. Like, I cannot stop thinking about Joey and Aoife. I can't stop thinking about the series in general. So it's hard to jump from characters you were so connected with for like 700 pages to like a romance. And this is exactly why I picked a dark romance, because I know it's just entertaining. But it's hard to just read when all you want to do is keep reading the same universe, same characters, even though we don't know when we're getting another Boys of Tommen book. But don't talk to me about that or else I'll get really sad. Even though I know it's like, I know she needs time to herself to write. Like, love Chloe Walsh. I'm a part of her Facebook group, which if you guys are not a part of Chloe Walsh's Facebook group and you like the Boys of Tommen series, join it. It's so fun. Yeah, I am kind of in a reading slump, but maybe this is gonna show you that it's okay to not read as much as you usually do. I'm a little upset because of course I want to read books and just keep reading, but I also don't want to push myself and force myself to finish books when I'm not, like, you know, motivated. You know, we all have bad weeks. So that's the update for where we are Tuesday night. I'll update you when I continue reading tonight. and what time that is. Okay? Okay. Oh my god, I feel horrible. I'm doing so bad at this vlog. It's so bad. I haven't updated you since yesterday, and I didn't really give you an update because I wasn't far in the book then, but I'm now almost finished. I'm like, this is how much I have left, so I'm gonna finish it tonight. Oh my god, do I have thoughts? I'm not gonna give you my thoughts until I finish the book, but so far I am enjoying it so much more than Wrecked. If you want to read 2 books out of this series, definitely Scarred #1, and this one is the second one. Like, so good, so good. I haven't updated you and I feel horrible. This is not going well. It might be a little short vlog because it's Wednesday and I've been reading this book since Monday. I am gonna finish this and then I'll talk to you about the book and all my thoughts and my ratings. Yeah, but so far, loving it. Okay, this is gonna be a little voice memo moment because my roommate was in the room, but this is me finishing Twisted by Emily McIntyre, and then I'm like, what should I read? And then I'm looking at all of the books I have to choose from, which is kind of a lot because I constantly buy new books, and these are all the books I could read, and then I'm like, I don't know. And then for some unknown reason, I decided to choose a really, really sad book that will make me profusely sob, and it absolutely did. So there's that. And then I'm like really scared, which I should be because I didn't know what was coming. So there's that. Oh my god. How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Because you sure as hell have not... Hello? Why is my hand in the way? You sure as hell have not heard from me. And that's my bad. That's like completely my bad. But last night I did finish Twisted by Emily McIntyre and I gave it a 4 stars. It was really good and I enjoyed it so much. I'll go more into depth when I finish the video and give you like a wrap up of what I read. But I'm currently reading and hopefully gonna finish tomorrow, reading The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith, which is a really sad book. And I have cried already, by the way. Also, I just want to talk about my bookmark. I got these yesterday in the mail. Well, obviously I bought them, but like I got them yesterday. I got this and like a little magnet one that says keep driving. But like, how cute. I think it looks so cute in the book. Like, hello. Anyways. Yeah, I'm only 44 pages in, but like this is like chaotic. Like, I am going crazy annotating this book a little just because it's so sad. Like, I would absolutely be so aware going into this, the trigger warnings. Like, I knew the trigger warnings. Like, I knew what this book entailed and what serious issue that it dealt with. It definitely should be known before you go into it because it's a very, very sensitive topic, and the way it talks about it is so heartbreaking, and it's just a lot. This book deals with sexual assault, so I just want you to be aware of that if you want to pick up this book. That's what it deals with, and it's very sad, and I have cried just because I feel so terrible for the main character and what she's experiencing, what we are seeing her go through. I'm only 44 pages in, but it's still affecting me a lot. It's so sad. But I will say I am enjoying it a lot. It's a really good book so far. Hopefully it continues to stay really good with the writing. That's all I have to say right now. I will be reading more. I'll talk to you then. I think people are gonna think we're weird.
Yeah, probably.
Don't come over here. This is my area.
Oh.
I'll give a hold.
Okay. Am I standing?
I got Brutal Prince. Say You Swear. Buy one, get 1% off. Thank you. Oh. Everyone convinced Natalia to buy this. Her books.
Let me hear it. Convince me.
Do it. Feeling Gorgina, like, in this light. See, now it's not so packed.
Sounds good.
So now it's not so packed. It was packed earlier.
I normally come at this time of day. That's why I was like
Flabbergasted why there's a lot of people. Adios. Okay. Hey guys. This whole video was so chaotic, and I realized I needed to film a new outro because the last one, number one, I looked like I was 6 feet underground, like I looked dead. And then also I was like, I didn't wrap up the books that I did read in this vlog, which was only 2. I only read 2 books in this vlog, but I will talk about them and give you my ratings and all that stuff because I didn't wrap up the way I used to be, but I'm gonna do that now. So let's just get our thoughts together. First one that I read in this vlog was Twisted by Emily McIntyre. This is the 4th and final book so far of the Ever After series. I gave this book a 4 stars. I absolutely loved it. Not more than Scarred, but it was pretty close. I just feel like this forbidden, like, tension, like, romance that she writes is so much better than, like, the fast-paced ones. Like, I don't really like that. So this one was really good. It follows Yasmin and Julian has a plan to, like, take over her father's, like, jewelry business. She has to get married by her father's rules. And so Julian and Yasmin end up getting married, and obviously there's like denial of feelings. It's like a slow burn. It's forced arranged marriage, but I thought this one was so good. Like, I just love a slow tension. Like, I love seeing them not accept their feelings and then like suddenly they're like, oh my god, I'm in love with you. Like, I think that's so good. So I gave this book a 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. It's my 2nd favorite of the Never After series. Nothing will beat Scarred, and I can guarantee it. Like, no one's gonna beat Tristan, so hi, thank you. The 2nd book I started and finished was The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. I already gave you trigger warnings as to what this book is, but it does contain sexual assault, so I would be aware of that. I loved it, but the inner monologue that she has towards herself in the situation and how she's like blaming herself or like in denial or just like completely forgetting the whole experience, and the way she deals with the assault that happened was literally so heartbreaking. Like, I don't even know if I can encompass the words to talk about how heartbreaking it was. It was so sad. I cried many times throughout this book just because I felt so bad for the character and what she had to go through and how she thought people were going to perceive what she went through, whether they were going to believe her or not, and how it also affected other relationships within her life without her even like fully acknowledging that it was affecting relationships. It was really, really sad. I really recommend it, but I recommend it like cautiously. So if you think this subject could be triggering, I wouldn't read it. I wouldn't read it if you think it's going to affect you in a harmful way. It's not worth it. But I will say it was a very, very impactful story, and my heart was breaking for the main character. I gave this book also a 4 stars. Yeah, so this is this one. I'm also going to show you the books that I got from Barnes & Noble. You saw me go on the Barnes & Noble trip. You did see the books, but I'm going to explain them a little bit more and talk about them and like justify my purchase because oh my god, like I really need to stop spending money. Okay, so I did in fact buy 4 books. Like, I didn't need 4 books, but I bought them. Like, they're here with me. They're here to stay. So I did get buy one, get one 50% off, because why the hell not? Like, if buy one, get one 50% off is there, I'm buying it. Got The Love Wager, which is Lynn Painter's newest adult release, and I haven't tried out any of her YA romance. A lot of people says her YA romance is good. I just haven't read it yet. I'm not the biggest fan of YA, so I'm kind of hesitant. I've been looking at Better Than the Movie, so let me know if I should get that. But I read Mr. Wrong Number and I absolutely loved the banter that Lynn Painter put into the story, and I loved the whole concept, and I really liked her writing, so I wanted to pick up The Love Wager. I don't really know what it's about, but I got it. So then I got Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This is also her newest release. I've never read a single book by Abby Jimenez, but I've heard such great things from like Destiny Sidwell and Haley Pham, and I also think Steph Bohr enjoyed her book, I think. So I wanted to give this one a try because the back sounded really interesting. I actually read the back on this book, which is kind of crazy and foreign to me. I also have seen a girl I follow on TikTok, I don't know her name, she's really enjoying this book and gave it a 5 stars, I'm pretty sure. And I just thought I should give Abby Jimenez a try and see if I love her work like everyone else. This cover is gorgeous. I don't know, I just really like the red, so I also got it for that. Buy one get one 50% off, had to get it. We'll see if I like Abby Jimenez, which I think I will. So then I got Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. I have been wanting this book for so long. I genuinely have had it in my car for so long. It's the illustrated version, so you know what that means. But yeah, it's like a mafia romance, like enemies to lovers, and I think they like try to kill each other or something. I don't know, but like look at the cover and I just think like, I don't know, I'm so excited. Like when I'm like in the mood to read a dark romance, which I'm always in the mood to, but I don't have many, so I need to like space them out. When I'm in the mood to read this, I guarantee I'm gonna eat it up. Like, and I wanted to get the rest of the series there, but like I thought I should like pick up some standalones and not just pick up an entire series that I could get on Amazon. So I don't know, but I got Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. And the last book I got is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I have heard so much about this book. I've heard many people say they've cried. I saw so many people say they loved it. I don't know the tropes of this and I don't really know what it's about. I think it's like maybe a love triangle. I don't really know, but I think it might be like brother's best friend or something. I'm not too sure. But I just heard so many people say they've like sobbed and it's like a 5-star. Destiny says it's a 5-star and that people love it and it affected them. And it's like one of their favorite books. So I immediately had to get it. It was very expensive at Barnes & Noble. Like, I'm gonna be so for real with you, but I got it because it's been on my wish list for a long time, so I picked it up. Like, I don't even think there's a justification. Like, I just got it. But yeah, so those are the 4 books that I got, and I definitely should stop buying books. Like, I don't think it's good for me anymore. At this point, it's not therapy, it's a problem. It's a problem. But yeah, and that concludes this vlog. It was very chaotic, so if you watched to the end, thank you so much. It was a lot. Like, I was editing it and I was like, this kind of is so chaotic because like I didn't really talk to you about the books, but I just did. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of my face. That would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully is another vlog because I love vlogs. So yeah.